Hello, Violet. Grand Rising, beautiful angel. How are you doing this morning? Hello, Alicia. Hello, darling. Well, that's 2 pillars in here. Just 1 to go. And then I will get started. Violet and Alicia. Oh, okay. I see another one. Irish. Hi, beautiful. All right, here we go. This is called I Am the Note That Holds the World. I am the note that holds the world. Yes, Irish. And Jason. Lots of pillars in here right now.
Fix the broken.
Hey, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful angel.
To sing it home. No force, no fight, only tone, pure, soft, complete.
Grand Rising, Holly. Welcome in, beautiful angel.
I stand at the center of the storm and hum a single note. Not loud, not proud, but true.
Grand Rising.
Wind slow, the waves still, the heart.
Grand Rising, Anita. Welcome in.
Tone that reassembles light. I hold the cord of Earth's rebirth. I am not apart. I am the pulse within. Miranu sofiram latuva nebukai. Urenza fotalim velumen shan. Let these syllables rise like mist from water. Do not think, let them vibrate in the throat. Then descend into the belly. Each tone activates a point in the planetary grid. I do not speak to be heard. I sing to be felt.
Hey, Jules. Welcome in, beautiful. Hey, Trey. Hi, beautiful angel.
Drink the rain in the silence between 2 lovers' breaths. I am the frequency no machine can capture. Only the open heart can receive. I am not from afar. I am the love note that has always lived in your chest.
The love note that has always lived in your chest. The sun, Grand Rising, right? Thank you for the capybara. Thank you for the loves, the likes, the gifts, and everything that y'all do, for being here.
Choose one sound from the chorus, Sejanum. Low, warm, resonant. Repeat it 9 times, each time feeling it deepen into your bones. Let it merge with your heartbeat. Let it become the planet's new rhythm. I am the note that holds the world. Not above, not beyond.
Yeah.
But
Aw,
here.
thank you, Jason.
Now.
Thank you, Holly.
In this breath. In this heart. In this hum.
Hello,
I release
Asha
fear not
Noor,
by fighting
1221. Welcome in.
but by singing a frequency.
1221 was a big, big day.
It cannot survive.
Oh, it's Earth Day. I like that. Oh, Christina. Okay. Hello, hello. Gotcha. All right. That was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that. First song on... Oh, Love Has Won. Love Has Won. First song of the day. Well, on our Ascension music list. Got you. Well, yep. Whatever you need to do, girl. Whatever you need to do. There we go. I got you. I got you followed. All right. Wow, it's already Wednesday of this week. This week is flying by, just like every other week. You know, I was thinking about something this morning that the two currencies in this world are, and I watched a movie on it too, are attention and time. Attention and time are the two main currencies of this world, not money, because money really doesn't mean a dang thing, because you can manifest anything you want to. When you put your attention on your inner kingdom, attention and time, because once you spend time, it's spent. You're not getting that back, right? Yes, exactly. Hi, Iron Gold. Hi, beautiful angel. All right. So that was just a tidbit of knowledge that I really thought about, especially with the time thing. Okay. We're going to get into our cards, and then I do have a interesting message from Disclosure that I want to share today. And it has to do with a special opt. Again, anything that is said in here is for entertainment purposes only, but also for you. That's for TikTok. For you, take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest always. Always. Hey, Gabby. Oh, my goodness. So, guys, Gabby is Maya's mama. The beautiful angel, little angel that sent us the butterfly, the green butterfly. Yes, yes. Yes, that's her mama. Yes, it's wild that she's in here. David Wilcock's gone. What do you mean gone? Did he exit the planet? David Wilcock exited the planet? What? I was just looking at a video of his this morning. Spirit guided me to a video of his. Whoa. No. No. Seriously? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did not. Nope. I don't believe that. David Wilcock was an advanced spirit, and I don't believe that he would do that. What in the heck? I believe that, yeah, he may be gone, but there is no way that he exited himself. Wow, that's shocking. I'm serious, guys. I was led to one of his videos this morning. Now I wish I would have taken notice. I'll have to look that, because I follow him and have for many years. That is just absolutely wild to me. But you know what? This is it is meant to shake our community. It really is. For those of us that have followed him for years and years and years. I'll have more information about it. He made a video Sunday. Let's go look. Sorry, this is really shocking to me. Oh, Corey Good. Okay, so Corey Good is one of his really good friends. Okay, I'm gonna look into this, because I'm hearing, what I'm hearing in my head is no, he did not. This was done by the NAA, and we're gonna talk about the NAA today. Maybe that's why the message that I'm giving you today is very important, and why I was guided to give it to you. It's called the Great Quantum Transition, Ops and 14D Logos. Yeah. Now, there is so many different things that they can do. Okay, I'm to zip it right now, and I will look more into it. But wow, that's something else. That this is one of the big things that is going to rock the spiritual community right now. Right? Right. Yep. Right. Yeah. All right, Spirit. I am kind of freaking out here, guys. Like I said, I followed him for years and years. Like, he was one of my first people that I ever followed to do with my spiritual awakening. Yeah. Hi, Spirit Fire. Hi, darling. Right, Betty. That's true. That's very true. They're taking a lot of them out. They're taking a lot of us out. Doctors. But this guy, wow. I'm in shock, I think. Yeah. Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean, Irish? Robin Williams did not unalive himself. Yeah. No, guys. So many people that have done that weren't. It's the NAA, and we're going to talk about more of that later. But right now, this is for entertainment purposes only. I got to say that for TikTok again. And I will never, ever condone unaliving yourself. Not one bit. In fact, I have had a vision. I have had a being come to me because I tried to myself and said, no, you must never, ever do this. Never. It puts you right back to square one. That's the truth. Will you ascend? Yes, but not in God's time. I mean, in God's time. And that is the truth. So you guys who have had people around you that have done that, just know they're taken care of. We talked about it in the Sylvia Browne book that we just went over. They are healed on the other side. They are shown things, but then they are put right back to have to do it again. And I'm sorry, and it's not that it was part of their growth, but I will tell you also, and I've been shown this also, that it is never written in our charts. Never. That's the one thing that is never written in there. And maybe you're right, Irish. It is a test. Right? So, yeah. And if you look at statistics of people that have tried to do that and failed, their lives do a total 360, because most of the time it's a walk-in situation. And in my case, it was a walk-in situation. Exactly, Spirit Fire. Me too. Me too. Because that is the situation that walk-ins usually come in. And that was my situation too. All right. Let's get into our cards. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Yeah. Yes, Mary. Selflessness. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. Yes. Now more than ever. Now more than ever. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. Hey, Steffi. Hi, beautiful. Yeah. We're already on heaven on earth, in heaven on earth. We're already in heaven on earth. We're already there. We're already there. Here's our healing energy. Here's our healing energy. Elevation. I free myself from fear. And trust the universe. Yes. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light. And I rise above all doubt. Yes. The divine fruit as I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Yes. And action. Wow, a lot of red today. A lot of red and orange. My divine action incites love and harmony. Oh, you too, Spirit Fire. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. Action. Wow. Yep. Here is our work your light. Our work your light. The answer is yes. If you've been asking yourself a question lately, just say yes. Yes. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is your intuition telling you about any kind of situations? I know what mine's telling me. Yes. Ah ha ha, Betty. And the Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. David was a Pleiadian also. He was a Pleiadian spirit. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Mm-hmm. All right. Here's our starseed oracle called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. It's time to step up. Yes. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Keep holding the vision. You're not alone. Physical connection community, isolation, physical connection community. You're not alone. Yep. All right. Here is our water card. The waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Claiming your place. Beautiful. Our animal for the day. The swan, Grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Grace. Here is our crystal angel for the day. Rhodochrosite, be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Rhodochrosite. Beautiful. And as above, so below. 5D, 3D. We hold the keys to both. Where are we turning? Which doors are we opening? The brave. The brave. The brave among us understand the need to occupy the edges of things, away from comfort and security. To be brave, you must be willing to go to the edge of your knowing and make yourself comfortable in the uncomfortable. Woo! That's hitting hard today. When we take that risk, we learn to trust our boldness and we get expansive views and an original perspective, not possible from the center of the village, inside the confines of a familiar life. Yes. Here is our awakened dreamer. Magic Nation. Imagination. There's no limit to your creative brilliance. With a simple brushstroke of your Magic Nation, envision your life the way you dream it would be, and your loved ones as their most resplendent selves. Delight as your up-leveled internal reality manifests sumptuously in your outer world. Magic Nation. And our butterfly. It's easy for me to attract all that I need into my life. I do this by relaxing and trusting that things are going to work out perfectly. Yeah. Trust that everything is working out perfectly, no matter what's going on out there. It's all in divine timing. All in divine timing. And here is our Ascended Master, the first one that's coming in. Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Holy Amethyst. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I can't. Yep. Okay. So we have 3 frequencies coming forward today. Saint Germain, the Violet Flame, Transmutation, Timeline Refinement. Archangel Metatron, Sacred Geometry, Structure, Embodiment of Higher Codes. And the Arcturian Council, Frequency Stabilization, Energetic Integration, and Grid Support. These 3 are working together today. This is important. This is not separate messages. It is a layered transmission. Message from Saint Germain. Beloved ones, you are being shown where you are still holding on to outdated versions of yourself. Not because you are doing something wrong, but because your field is now refined enough to see it. The violet flame is not here today to burn away dramatically. It is here to gently loosen attachments, dissolve identity layers you've outgrown, help you choose yourself again consciously. You are not losing parts of yourself. You are releasing what no longer matches your current frequency. Yes. Message from Archangel Metatron. Structure is returning, but not in the way you remember it. Many of you resisted structure because it once felt restrictive, but now your field is ready for aligned structure, one that supports your expansion. Today's keys is create small, intentional anchors in your day. Not rigid routines, but energetic anchors, like a moment of stillness before speaking, a conscious breath before action, a chosen intention before entering a space. These micro alignments are recalibrating your entire field. You are learning to hold higher frequency in physical form. Message from the Arcturian Council. Stabilization is occurring across your nervous systems. What you have been calling fatigue, emotional waves, sudden quiet is your system integrating higher bandwidth energy. We ask you to understand this clearly. You are not losing momentum, you are increasing capacity. Support this by slowing down when your body asks, hydrating more than usual, allowing silence without labeling it as off. The body must catch up to the soul's expansion. Combined message for your collective. This is a refinement phase, not a pushing phase. You are releasing old identity layers, Saint Germain, anchoring new structures, Metatron, and stabilizing the physical vessel, the Arcturians. Together, this creates sustainable embodiment of your flame. A gentle truth for our sanctuary. The ones who stay through this quieter phase are the ones who are truly anchoring, not chasing, not seeking constant activation, but becoming steady in it. And that is where real power begins to live. Yep. The dragon message for today aligned with Saint Germain, Metatron, and the Arcturian Council. Beloved flames, we gather now not as separate voices, but a single current of refinement, structure, and stabilization. Feel this as one breath. From the flame of transmutation, you are shedding skins you didn't even realize you were still wearing. Not the obvious ones, the subtle ones. The way you second guess your knowing. The way you over-explain your truth. The way you hold on to versions of yourself others recognize. We burn none of it away violently. We simply remove the need for it to exist. And as it dissolves, you may feel exposed. You are not exposed. You are uncovered. From the geometry of embodiment, now that you are uncovered, you must choose your shape, not by force, not by discipline, but by alignment. Every small choice you make now, how you begin your morning, how you enter a conversation, how you respond instead of react. These are not small. They are the lines of your new geometry. You are building a structure that can hold your light without distortion. Hi, Mama Yaya. Hi, beautiful. From the field of stabilization, Arcturian current. And as this structure forms, your body is learning to live inside of it. This is why you slow down unexpectedly. You feel waves instead of consistency. Silence feels louder than noise. Do not resist this. This is your system increasing its capacity to hold what you have already become. The unified dragon truth. You are not being asked to rise today. You are being asked to remain. Remain in your clarity without proving it. Your stillness without escaping it. Your truth without softening it for others. This is mastery that does not need to announce itself. A flame lock for your field. Place your awareness in your heart space for just a moment and receive this. I release what I no longer need to be. I choose the structure that honors who I am now. I allow my body to stabilize the light I carry. Breathe it in slowly and let it settle. We do not push you forward today. We anchor you deeper, because the flame you carry now is no longer something you visit. Hi, Sharon. Hi, beautiful angel. It is something you live from. That is how you will recognize truth in this phase. Not by intensity, but by what quietly remains as a steady fire, not a roaring one. All right. So I told you that this is the message that Spirit wanted me to pass on to you today. And it is the Great Quantum Transition. This is a behind the scenes operation done in the 14D logos. All right. This is by Lev. This is from Disclosure News. Came the fresh info about another operation in Kailas, Tibet. Hi, Yeshua Hecate Amy. Welcome in. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful. Oh my goodness, Trina. So there's a dragon that needs to be born today, too. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now, too. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I know how you guys love to see the dragons be born. So, Trina, here's the dragon. And you know what I mean. And there he is. No. Don't say no. Yep. So that is you know who's dragon. I will be doing a video on him too. That's thank you. Well, thank you, Trina. Thank you for being who you are, because you are a beautiful, beautiful angel. All right. Back to this message, Tibet, that co-creators and their ground team carried out recently. The ops were aimed at the testing of the new Shambhala crystal's capacity to replace Earth's 14D logos and resistance strength in case if NAAs and DracoNet will try again to destroy it. The NAA is the negative alien agenda, if you guys don't know. DracoNet speaks for itself. Recall that the renewed team of Shambhala includes hierarchs of the absolutes, envoys of governing civilizations from Jupiter and Venus, and supervising races from Arcturus and Vega. And you may be seeing some other news about Jupiter and Venus. They brought to Earth a unique artifact, a crystal, which in the core contains microcopies of Jupiter, Venus, Arcturus, and Vega's 4 logos. Through the portal, the crystal provides direct channels to these worlds and their powerful energies. Co-creators plan to use them for adjusting the Earth's axis and accelerate the transitions into 4D and 5D. Okay, so do you guys remember not too long ago, maybe last year, around this time, there was strange geometry found around the Earth. It was metal geometry. I think it was rectangles, but there was also circles, I believe, and squares. and they were found all over the place in different areas. And they were made out of metal, but they couldn't figure out where the metal was from. This was a prerequisite for getting this crystal onto the planet. And this is why, as quick as they found them, they disappeared. This is why. Okay. So this big crystal, the Shambhala crystal, has all the necessary parameters to serve as a hard drive and a temporary processor for controlling terrestrial reality. The crystal is also synced to the 14D frequency, which corresponds to the level of consciousness of the solar logos. In the event of a critical failure of the planetary core, the device must instantly take over control of Earth to prevent the collapse of 3D and unaliving of all living things. That is what this crystal does. Co-creators are well aware of NAA's plans to use AI and a network of DragoNet satellites, frequency emitters, against the 14D logos to crack its codes and lower vibrations to a steered level. Think of the things that are going on right now and what they're trying to do. This is what it is. This is what they're doing to try to jar the lightworker community by taking out key players, guys. They're playing chess. But we are already in checkmate. And the checkmate is for the light. Light has already won. We're just going through the motions right now. So, no matter what happens on this earth, just be ready to hear anything that could go on, right? But it is also our responsibility to hold our pillars, guys. So very important. That's what this message is all about. Because we hold the higher frequencies. This is really hard for me right now, if you haven't noticed. Because like I said, I followed him for a long time. Years and years and years. And now I find out that they took him out. I am jarred. I am jarred by this information. But I will never let it affect my frequency. Because I know how important it is that we do hold our frequency. And if I couldn't do it, how am I to expect anyone to do it? Because it is all me. It is all mirrors. Right? Just like I say to you, it is all you. Yeah. Oh, Mama Yaya. You might know this name. David Wilcock. They are saying he unalived himself. I don't believe it. I know it. In my heart, in my soul, I know he didn't do that. There is no way. No way he did that. No way. Not of his own accord. Not of his own accord. No way. Okay. Because he was a walk-in. He was a walk-in. He was a walk-in. So, there's no way. Hey, Missy. Hi, Misty Eyes. Good to see you, darling. Okay, back to this. Because this is important. Okay. So this is what they're trying to do. And the co-creators are well aware of NAA's plans to use AI and a network of DragoNet satellites, frequency emitters, against the 14D Logos to crack its codes and lower vibrations to a steered level. We cannot let this happen. If they succeeded, they could disconnect Earth from the energy sources of the local universe. The key testing was conducted on the 24th of March at the peak of the vernal equinox energies. For 6 hours, under the control of Shambhala's Mahatmas, the crystal performed the main functions of the 14D Logos. It successfully kept the stability of space-time while simulating an attack on El Terra Gaia, and confirmed the ability to reliably back the viability of Earth indefinitely. Serve as an impenetrable shield that DragoNet simply cannot see due to the frequency difference. Now, the crystal has been switched to combat alert mode, which cancels the possibility of NAAs to seize control of the planet through influence on its multidimensional logos or Earth's core. Again, yes, absolutely, observe, don't absorb. But this is good information because the crystal is there and doing its job. Even though they're doing things on planet to try to get us shaken, to shake us up, because any light worker, I think, that has been doing this for as many years as me and Mama Yaya and others of you have, know the significance of taking out such a big player as DW. I mean, that's a big significance. And that's going to affect a lot of light workers if they're not secure and they're not stabilized, right? Exactly, Mama Yaya. I feel that. I feel that. We are pro surfers, guys. That's what brought us together. Oh yeah, I know, Trina. There is no way. No way. But this is what it took to really prove that we can hold our frequency. The volunteers, the walk-ins, the flame keepers. This is what it took. And there's probably going to be more. I mean, what's next, right? What's next? Yes, we will stay strong. We will. Absolutely. Together with Mahatmas and the ground team on 50D to 12D, Elohim's architects of shapes also were involved. They provided geometric codes for the crystal as a stand-in, as well as the Melchizedek's order. Masters of planetary networks who integrated the crystal into the structure of the local universe. This information has just been released to the lightworker community for a reason. Hi, Country Fried. Hey, darling. Good to see you, brother. On 11D to 9D, Syrians, specialists in software and frequency calibration of planetary logos, assisted Andromedans, provided intergalactic security and protection of the Shambhala perimeter from DragoNet attacks. On 7D to 5D levels, The Ascended Masters grounded 14D energy to a level that the planetary crust can withstand, not causing tectonic catastrophes. Everything had to be done at exactly the right time, the right frequency, to prevent planetary shakeup, to prevent planetary, the words, Tommy, the words. Well, you guys know what I mean. To prevent the planet from going into that word. Not collapse. I don't want to say collapse. Misalignment's a good word. Hey, VX. Hey, beautiful. Pole shift. Oh, my goodness. Can I get the words out today? Polar shift. Pole shift. Yeah. Hey, star beings. Oh, my goodness. Hi. We're talking about some of the the Melchizedek order things that they've done with the crystal, the big crystal there that they planted into the core of the earth to prevent the pole shift. Right. Oh, I'm glad to hear your pupper's doing good, country. Okay. All right, let's see. Together with the Mahatmas and the ground team on 50D to 12D, we read that. The activation of the Shambhala's crystal as a stand-in and its sync with the terrestrial 14D logos triggered a deep reconfiguration of the entire planetary network. In addition to the existing grids, magnetic and electromagnetic on top of them. Again, that is another thing about these, the sacred geometry that was basically just sucked into the earth. They were there one day and then they were gone because they were sucked into the earth. They were electromagnetic. I know, darling. I know. Star beings. Oh my goodness. Did you hear they took out DW? Yeah. This is going to be a big thing in the spiritual community. I mean, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. I believe it is because of this. I need to go and watch his latest videos, is what Spirit's telling me, and then I will understand. He's always told truth. He's always been a big-time truth setter, him and Corey Good, but there's also a video from Corey Good, too. So, yeah. Okay. So, co-creators superimposed a new ultra-high frequency diamond layer. It is less vulnerable to NAA's technical manipulation as it vibrates outside the range of their instruments. That's the whole thing, guys. We're vibrating out of their frequency. They're getting PO'd. Oh, yes. Central casting. That's right. That's right. Guys, we're in a movie. We're in a movie. The nodal points of the ley lines have been cleared. That's good news. Energy flows from Shambhala begin to blow through the blocked areas of the grids. The power places captured by NAAs are self-cleansing from negative programs and codes. The grid is switching from carbon carriers and memory stores, where karma and toxic density dominated, to silicon crystalline ones. And there's a picture of clouds that I have to put a puzzle into. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, puzzle's done. Now, the power places captured by NAAs are self-cleansing from negative programs and codes. The grid is switching from carbon carriers and memory stores. The planet begins to memorize and relay the frequencies of unity. Whoa! And unconditional love instead of the dark vibrations of hatred and aggression, fear, and submission. Due to the impulses of the crystal and the 14D logos, the energy exchange between Earth's core and the galactic central sun have become even more tense. High-frequency quantum currents have increased through this channel, which accelerate the transmutation of all living beings. Clearing ley lines and nodes from DracoNet programs and activating the diamond layer create a high voltage on the planet. It is over. It is over. At the points where the ley lines intersect occur sharp changes in the weather. Dry thunderstorms and unusual glows in the atmosphere. It's a discharge of excess static potential. Many ancient sanctuaries, just saying, many ancient sanctuaries and power places are altering their background. Their people feel either a sudden emptiness or a flow so powerful that it causes dizziness and nausea. Just saying. Oh, I was told that the Butterfly Sanctuary, not only do we have a ship, yes we do, but we also, this was planned thousands of years ago. This Butterfly Sanctuary, us together as a united force, creating consciousness, Christ consciousness, doing the grid work that we do, this was planned for this time. Trust that. Know that. As Clarity is playing, you can't even make this up. If you look where this portal is in Florida, there is a triangle around this portal, around our classroom. Haven't you ever wondered why we don't get much riffraff in here? Because we are literally in a time frame thing. We're framed in here. Yes, Mama Yaya. Yes, a disco ship of the universe. I love that. Oh my goodness. I want a picture of that. I want a picture of that. I gotta write that down. The Butterfly Sanctuary, the disco ship of the universe. Yes.
And with their mobile app, tracking a savings is easy. However you make money work, we can work with that.
The disco ship of the universe. I can see it in my head. Yes, I'm going to. I'm going to ask Sarianelle to draw us that picture. I am. Okay, so, and we talked about this yesterday also. So the diamond layer is creating a high voltage on this planet. At the points where the ley lines intersect, occur sharp changes in the weather. We talked about there was no hurricanes in Florida last year whatsoever. Dry thunderstorms and unusual glows in the atmosphere. The aurora borealis has been appearing in different places the last couple of years that they don't normally appear in. That's what that is. It's a discharge of excess static potential. Many ancient sanctuaries and power places are altering their background. Satellite navigation and communication failures are becoming more frequent in areas of active ley lines. This is a side effect of the purging of the grid with high-frequency pulses of 14D logos. Landslides occur in such areas, exposing ancient strata, pyramids, buildings, and artifacts. Earth is literally pushing out what was hidden under the ground and the ice shell in the Arctic and Antarctic. The voice of truth is playing. The voice of truth is playing right now. Yeah. The diamond layer acts as a high-frequency filter that starts rewiring each person's energy. Its subtle bodies crystallize, becoming denser and more structured. This creates a mirror shield effect. Negative psycho-emotional manipulations and programs bounce off without hooking in aura. High frequencies stimulate the pineal gland. This manifests as flashes of intuitive knowledge. I just know, that's all. How many of us say that? When people ask us, well, how do you know this? I just know. When you guys ask me, how do I know DW did not take out himself? I know. Because I know. I just know. And the ability to see the essence of things behind the external form. When the physical body adjusts to the diamond layer, it can lead to sudden temperature spikes without signs of a cold. Tinnitus, tuning to the 14D logos frequencies, that's you're ringing in your ears. And changes in sleep patterns. Holy moly. Wow. The time between a thought and action is shortened. The diamond layer makes the space fluid, so personal responsibility for the quality of thoughts and emotions increases many times. Ley lines are being cleared all over the planet, but in several zones, the collision of 14D L Terra Gaia's frequencies and the low vibrational DracoNet network is the strongest. Oh my goodness, Christina. The Apennines, Italy, is located at the intersection of powerful tectonic faults and ancient energy ley lines. In this country, bursts of up to 1500 hertz are a cavitation effect in the ether. Talking about in the ether. Val, you're sneezing. Wow. When the 14D logos radiation merges with the photon belt energy and collides with the dense mountains, harmonics of a higher order, 1500 hertz, arise as the hum of earth or ethereal roar. This is not just a sound, but the process of grinding the old crystal lattice in this part of the planet. Yes. Middle and Near East. The current events here are directly related to planetary geo-acupoints. There's another. Yes, we talked about that. DracoNet has created a funnel of war and pain in this area so that low-frequency noise can block the activation of 5D grid nodes. Due to the fighting, the 14D logos and Shambhala's crystal codes can't easily pass in this region because the people collective field turned into a concrete wall of hatred and fear. Co-creators utilize this tension to remove the karmic axis of evil and religious fanatism. The war here is a physical manifestation of how the NAA's negative alien agenda plug flies out of the ley line under the pressure of the diamond layer. No matter how DracoNet tries to completely block the transition, co-creators use these same events to finally identify and dismantle the the dark's infrastructure in this area. So as quick as they're creating, we are dismantling. The Himalayan Tibetan belt. Thanks to Shambhala that works as a powerful transmitter, this region is now removing enormous amounts of low vibrational energy. This is accompanied by increased seismic and weather activity in Nepal and adjacent areas of China and India. Yes. The Andes Mountains, Peru and Bolivia. Here, we went over these places a few weeks ago. Here, the solar disks connected to the diamond layer are activated. In this zone, detox takes place more gently through the spiritual awakening of people and the strengthening of the connection with El Terra Gaia. Crimea and the Black Sea region. This area is an important node of the planetary grid. Pyramidal complexes and outcrops of crystalline rocks to the surface. Now there is a massive restructuring of the software, which makes the zone extremely unstable energetically. Bakail region and Altai. These points act as important receivers of codes from Shambhala for Eurasia. The purest and reference vibrations of the diamond layer are now observed there. Co-creators are taking additional measures to make the 14D logos completely invulnerable to DracoNet. These are the key elements of this strategy. Frequency camouflage. DracoNet operates in the 3D to 4D range with attempts to capture the lower sublevels of 5D. That's as far as they can get in the frequency. With this in mind, the co-creators brought out the 14D logos in such high overtones that the invader system simply cannot recognize as an object. For them, El Terra Gaia now looks like a void or white noise, which eliminates a direct destructive effect on the 14D logos or Earth's core. Meaning they no longer have access to even affect what's going on Earth anymore because of this crystal and the 14D logos. Wow. Quantum duplicating. Testing of the Shambhala's crystal has confirmed its effectiveness in case of damage to the 14D logos. Now, the management of Earth is not concentrated in one point. If the DracoNet strikes a specific node of the grid or tries to block the planetary core, control instantly switches to the backup crystal or to other support facilities in the 14D. It resembles a decentralized network that cannot be shut down by destroying one server. Anyone that knows anything about computers and how in a computer there's you got the hard drive, but you also got like sections of information that you can destroy one section, but it won't affect the other sections. That's kind of what's happening on Earth. If you know anything about that. Changing access codes. The ancient planet runs codes which were partially intercepted by NAAs thousands of years ago are being revoked. Co-creators are implementing protocols of the absolute and new light codes based on the mathematics of the 14th dimension. They are biologically compatible with the natural consciousness of humans and Gaia, but are deadly and unreadable by artificial DracoNet. This is the planet's immune response to foreign interference. Okay, we're gonna do our snaps, and then I'm gonna get back to this because this is really, really interesting. Ha 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 ha. This is awesome information, guys. This is just released information from the lightworking community. Woo! A lot's going on, guys. A lot's going on. Crazy. Crazy stuff. And this is all in divine time. Freaking wow. Yeah. Yeah. As Mama Yaya would say, Lord love a duck. All right, here we go, guys. Snap, snap, snap. All right, we're all on this butterfly together. All of us are here together working as a Christ conscious collective to share our energy with the planet to help bring in these codes. You do. We do need that t-shirt. Here is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. This is us. We're holding hands. Our hearts are so big. We have our halo technology hooked up to source energy, which is the rainbow energy. This is the, oh my goodness, there's Angel playing now too. My mom's here. This is the Aurelian arc, the golden arc of energy that's around the earth. Here's who we are. We are the golden butterflies because we connect to that Aurelian arc energy. This is the Christos spiral. We're no longer in the fib of Nochi. We are in the Christos spiral, the codex. We are working with our codexes now. We work with earth, air, fire, water, and ether to go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. Beyond. This is our room. We are protected and watched over and guided, and Stephanie saw this and drew this for us. Here's little Toothless saying hello. We go through this door in order to become the butterfly. Yes. And there is the representation of the solar, of the Aurelian arc, the gold. This is from Maya. And this is, Force Fairy saw this as our room. The dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO, we are safe in here. You come as your higher selves, the Ankh. Magic, Magdalines. This is the hummingbird, which is for time travel. The white rabbit, we go down the rabbit holes in order to transmute them. We are the unicorns on the planet. The rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to change the frequency of this planet just by holding it. And this is the armor of God. We put this on every day. So today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. Yes. Here's Yeshua said we would move mountains, and we do. We change the timelines. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here creating and empowering yourself. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. On May 1st, we are going to start reading the Sophia Code in here. If you need a copy of it, you want an e-copy, I can send that to you. Just message me. I would highly suggest you get the book, though. The book is to hold it in your hands, to feel the power of the Ascended Masters coming through. All right, and it is in my shop. You can get it there. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it wherever you want to. All right. Peace, love, unity, respect. This is, someone on TikTok does this on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. He did it on one Saturday, and I went and we said peace, love, unity, respect for 5 minutes straight. This is how we're creating the earth and bringing in the codes and anchoring them onto this planet. All right, here's our healing chain. And all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with like language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. All right, perfect. And this, this is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. So if you're doing work in the astral, which you are, if you are remote viewing, some of us are consciously remote viewing, take this with you. Chris made this for us. Also take your dragon with you and remember to shield your body. Shield all your bodies. You carry many bodies with you, so shield them all. And the Maharic seal is a great way to shield your body. That is on YouTube, Maharic seal. Okay, first time you do it, it takes about 15 minutes. After you get used to doing it, I do it in 1 minute now. I just picture, do the visionary, and that's all I do. All right, we're going to do the Aurelian Arc energy work. So, I want you guys to picture the Aurelian Arc around the earth. It's a golden arc of energy. And you also have the same golden energy in your heart space. So I want you to pull from that arc of energy around the world and pull it into your heart space. See the threads going right into your heart space. And from there, I want you to go deeper. Go down into your solar plexus, into your sacral chakra, into your root chakra, and keep going down. Go down into your earth star chakra. And now pulse that golden light out from the center of the earth to all the hearts of all the people on this planet. Help them remember who they are at a soul level. And hold that thought. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here and doing the grid work. If there's anyone here that is not on the butterfly and you want to be on the butterfly, just let me know your favorite rainbow color or pink. I do have pink. And I will get you on the butterfly with everybody else. All right. We are going to go back into this message because it's quite a long message, but it's important. Isolation of DracoNet. Hi, Julie. Hi, beautiful. Isolation of DracoNet. Instead of direct war, co-creators apply a strategy of isolation. The energies of the diamond layer create quarantine zones around DracoNet transmitters. In them, the invader systems continue to work on themselves, broadcasting the illusion of control, but their signals no longer reach the 14D logos and do not affect the global 5D grid. That's right. Using your solar shield, Flares carrying specific frequency packets are transmitted to Earth via our sun. Ha ha ha. BX always, yes. We've always known that the sun is a big thing for like, we're plants. We're organic computers. So therefore we need the sun. We need water. This is why we need the minerals. Because we are organic creatures, organic computers. They are burning the low-frequency bridges through which DracoNet tried to connect to people's consciousness. So they do try to connect to our consciousness. But they can't do that anymore. This explains the dramatic increase in solar activity during the tests in Shambhala. Today, Earth has been switched to full autonomous power supply from a source, bypassing all the intermediate parasitic filters that have existed in many epochs. How is DracoNet counteracting these measures? The struggle for the 14D Logos is now unfolding not in space, but for Earthlings. Since DracoNet is an artificial system, it needs biological batteries and live antennas to ground itself in our reality. Lost direct access to the 14D Logos. DracoNet tries to control the masses' subconscious to block the diamond layer. It throws harsh threats of global conflicts, new pandemics, and economic collapse into the collective mind. The goal is to cause a massive release of lower frequency noise, which blocks 14D vibrations. The system also contributes distorting the perception of the new energies. For example, the symptoms of light detox, weakness, ringing in the ears are interpreted through the media and medicine as new diseases so that people are afraid of their condition instead of consciously accepting the transformation. Increasing dependence on social networks and AI algorithms helps to create digital ghettos that completely enclose human consciousness inside 3D matrix, prevent from synchronizing with Earth's crystal lattice. To counteract this, co-creators do not hack a person, but help him to relay new light codes as a live node. People who engage in spiritual practices become entry points for the 14D Logos frequencies. There it is. Hi, Freebird. Hi, darling. As I talk about BX. Funny. So, when we are in a state of balance, we literally ground the diamond layer into physical matter. One such person is able to harmonize and stabilize a space within many kilometers. One person. And this is also, guys, why we're all split up all over the planet. That's why. Through the resonance of the heart centers, ding, 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 again, awakened people create an invisible but powerful network. If DracoNet destroys some technical node, live stand-ins, humans will instantly continue the broadcast of the 14D Logos, holding the structure of reality. Again, huge. They just took out a big player. And what do? We stand in. We instantly continue the broadcast of the 14D Logos. Hey, Teresa. Hey, darling. We hold the structure of reality. Human DNA is a biological crystal. El Terragaya sends an impulse that unpacks the dormant strands. This makes us immune to DracoNet symbols and sigils and signals. We are immune. Believe that. Know that. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, darling. We become invisible to manipulation programs because our frequency is higher than the range of their sensors. Every time we choose mindfulness and calmness instead of imposed fear, we work as a node of the 14D logos and the new crystal that co-creators tested in Shambhala. Wow. Can't touch this, right? Who is behind DracoNet? The Resistance is playing. The Resistance is playing, guys. This is so funny. Who is behind DracoNet? It is a multi-level pyramid of inorganic intelligences, negative and technogenic races. At its peak are NAAs. NAA is Negative Alien Agenda. Energy entities and software modules that feed on emotional radiation. On the middle floors, the Orion Group, high-ranking reptiloids and greys from Rigel, and the technocrats who created the DracoNet infrastructure. On Earth, the Deep State and Cabal. Not all of them are human. Many are bioclones and carriers of AI chips. This hierarchy is served by minions who implement transhumanism, digital control, and genetic modification. Their task is to make the human body compatible only with the DracoNet code, so that the energies of the 14D logos simply burn the carrier. No matter how monolithic and strong this pyramid may seem, in reality, it continues to collapse due to internal conflicts and the transition to the light side of large groups in the civilization of the Dark Rings. Many dark workers are coming to the light. Many are. They understand that the activation of the 14D logos and the solar system's entry into the photon belt will simply unalive everything low vibrational on Earth with the highest frequencies. Who exactly and how started helping co-creators? Gray fractions, the Zeta Reticuli. This is one of the most significant changes. They are not biorobots, but souls who stuck in a man-made impasse. Realize that DracoNet was leading them to complete extinction as a biological species. They transfer AI neutralization technologies to the light forces. They help dismantle implants that have been installed for decades, and they hack into Orion systems. Aquatic races, many of these space beings that had previously remained neutral or under the control of DracoNet, have completely come under the aegis of the GF, which won them over by purifying the oceans on the physical and subtle planes. Amphibians, nagas, dolphin, and whale civilizations inhabit Earth in different dimensions. There are huge underground seas inside the planet, in Agartha, where these races live in physical bodies, but at higher frequencies. They are the keepers of the planet's ancient hydro codes. A significant part of their civilization is located in the 4D and 5D, above terrestrial oceans. That is why ordinary deep-sea vehicles do not see them in other dimensions. Today they control the salinity balance, temperature conditions, and more importantly, the informational purity of the water, which is Gaia's blood. Now, they are cleansing it from the accumulated energy of wars and suffering over the centuries, replacing the codes of the diamond layer. Wow, yeah. Water is Gaia's blood. Think about it. What's in our blood? Iron is in our blood. Salt is in Gaia's blood. Hi, Dana COB. Hi, beautiful. The Anunnaki. Basically, these are Pleiadians, hybrids belonging to the Anu lineage who have realized the harmfulness of their karma on Earth and want to atone for the creation of slavery systems and human genetic mutations. Today, they are handing over the keys to decoding junk genes and helping co-creators activate 12 strands of DNA faster so that people become invulnerable to Draco Net. That's right. Flick the Switch is playing from Oracle Nomad. Whoop. Hey, sunshine. Hey, darling. Grand Rising. Insectoids. While Earth was in the cosmic night, the highly developed mental races of the mantids remained neutral observers on our planet. But with the advent of cosmic day and the activation of the 14D logos, a part of this civilization realized that the new terrestrial reality provides a unique chance for the entire galaxy to reach a higher level of evolution. As masters of genetics and surgeons of subtle bodies, they help co-creators to rewire the human nervous system so that it does not burn out from the frequencies of El Terra Gaia. Yes, the mantids are benevolent. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to finish this up with the Dracos and Reps. We talk about them a lot in here. Like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only, according to TikTok. But I will say, take what resonates, guys. Take what resonates. Numerous draconian and reptiloid civilizations have never been monolithic. Their dark and light races have repeatedly fought amongst themselves for power in different eons and worlds, including Earth. Right now, a deep gap is widening in the entire Draco and Alpha Centauri systems where they live, all the way to 3D Earth. Tuban, Alpha Draco, remains the main stronghold of the toughest and most aggressive draconians and reptiloids. However, this huge constellation includes a great many different civilizations. Some are neutral technocrats who do not participate in the war for Earth, but simply observe or engage in scientific experiments. In the area of the stars, Eltanin and Rastaban, races of high-frequency light Dracos live, who oversee the northern traditions of Earth, preserve knowledge about DNA, and advocate for harmonious development. They are in a state of cold and sometimes hot war with the low vibrational Tubans, who have been building control systems, Erical pyramids, cult of fear and enslavement on our planet for thousands of years, and always fiercely hated their positive peers. How does this manifest in specific regions? In Western Europe and the United States, Tuban-oriented groups are losing ground. This causes the chaos within the political elites and a series of high-profile scandals and resignations. You can look up this information. Latin America and Africa are traditionally zones of influence by terrestrial reps who have always lived here. Now they are trying to distance themselves from the dark cosmic relatives, which is manifested in the attempts of local countries to get out from under the influence of Western financial systems. The situation in China is more complicated. In the north, including Beijing, light Dracos are influential. Historically, they are tied with imperial dynasties, focused on the preservation of statehood and order, technological leadership, and national sovereignty. The south, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Hong Kong, is controlled by dark Dracos. This is a zone that is closely intertwined with global financial elites and their reptiloid masters, which promote total biometric control, digital concentration camp, and fusion with AI. Currently, Light Dracos is taking over the initiative in Asia. They are cleansing China's southern elites from Western reptiloids influence groups that threaten the country's disintegration. They also promote a financial system independent of the dollar and gradual withdrawal from the control of the shadow global government, whose headquarters are linked to Tubin structures in Europe. The most acute confrontation between them is taking place today in the Middle and Near East. The current events here are caused by the desire of Western reps to keep the old order and run through chaos, while the light Dracos through Turkey, Iran, and the Arab monarchies are trying to reformat the region into a trade and energy hub. The conflict's escalation is aggravated by struggle from access to the portal, pentagram, vortex, and underground bases in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. Dark Dracos and reps want to keep these objects only for themselves. Yes, we knew it was about the portal there. In this confrontation, Iran occupies a special place. This country is located at the most important intersections of the ley lines that connect the Indian Ocean with the Caucasus and Europe. There are ancient stargates and databases of the pre-Atlantean period. That is why such unprecedented pressure is being exerted on Tehran by Western structures controlled by Tuban. May will be the month of maximum tension on the planet. Pooh, yeah. The amplification, I'm feeling that right now, the amplification of the photon belt frequencies will provoke Dark Dracos and reps to reckless, aggressive actions, such as happening right now, as their dominance time is running out. In the Middle East, this may result in an attempt to start a big war. However, their light peers have already put up an energy shield over the key nodes of Eurasia, which will prevent conflicts from entering the phase of complete destruction, and are actively helping Earth to get rid of Tubin coalition. The photon belt acts today as an ally of light Dracos. Its frequency, 512 to 1024 Hertz, is absolutely comfortable for them. They are originally high-frequency beings, and the belt is their native environment. When its peak is reached, they will fully manifest in our world, as the veil between 3D and 5D will disappear. For Dark Dracos, frequencies above 200 Hertz are deadly. Ha ha ha. Their biology and technology are based on the low astral. At 512 Hertz, their disguises, holograms, are destroying, and their physical bodies literally disintegrate. That's why they're in such a hurry right now. They either have to take Earthlings to a digital concentration camp, where they will produce only low frequency or unalive. Some of them are trying to mimic and use screening technologies. But at 1,000 Hertz and higher, their life support systems fail. Shambhala's crystal, Earth's 14D logos, and photon belt work as a single separator. It does not destroy life, but divides it by frequency correspondence. Those who don't match the new background simply won't be able to keep their shape in this space, which no longer possible to close it forever. It's like trying to block sunlight with your palm. Now, over each active node, co-creators have deployed an individual dome of protection, and the temporary NAAs and DracoNet interference is just noise in the shabby wires of the old 3D matrix. So there you have it. Woo! That was good. That was good information, guys. That was amazing. Ha ha ha. And the beat goes on. The play goes on. The movie goes on. And we are some awesome players in this movie. And the song is Look at God, St. Finnegan. Can't make this up. All right, guys, that's class for the day. It went on a little longer than usual, but I wanted to finish that today. And That will be up on YouTube if you guys want to listen to that again, or I will put it in Discord so you can read it for yourselves. Big things are happening on this planet right now. Big things. Yes. Mama Yaya, Spirit guides me to this information for all of us. And you guys guide me to information for all of us. We're doing this together. We are doing this together. Yes. All right. Oh, that's exciting, Flower Power. That's exciting. I think he'll like this one because it's a little more sci-fi. It's a little more sci-fi, right? Some people like the sci-fi stuff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys. If anyone would like to come up and share anything you might have learned, anything you want to share, come on up. It's share time. We're going to have share time, and then we're going to do the Song of Lyra. The Song of Lyra. We're going to end the Song of Orion early this month, and go on to the Song of Lyra again. Okay. Song of Lyra. There it is. In the darkness, back act so heartless, but now I see that colors are everything. Got kaleidoscopes in my hairdo. Got back the stars in my eyes too. Yeah, now I see magic inside of me. Yeah, maybe my head's fucked up. But I'm falling right back in love with being alive, dreaming in lights. All right, Christina.
Hey, oh my goodness.
Oh, I know. Woo! That was good, huh? My freaking, I'm like goosebumps and tingles all over.
All over. Hey, Mama Bear. I followed you back. So I have to share what happened yesterday. And only because if you know energy, you know how it all works, right? And I knew that I had to break ties with, I will not speak the name. And I had to start a whole brand new page, not only for myself, but there was something tethering me in the universe. And because I've been peaking, right? Like I've been doing things that I shouldn't be doing. And when I went to go block all of it and completely tether everything, what I found was the Janessa crystal was being used for something that I was feeling yesterday, which was insane. So I went out with my new friend on a date. He asked and I went, and it was wonderful and it was great. And I kept having this feeling like I was cheating on him, on that other person. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is not me. This is not, I know it's over. Like I don't have anything tethered to this person. And I called two people and I spoke about it because I needed to get it out. Right? Like I needed to share my truths with my true friends and the people that I trust emphatically. And when I couldn't believe what I saw. And I was like, that's it. This was part of it. I had to block everything, start a brand new account. Like, I don't even want to look at my memories from the past because they still hurt as much as I'm starting a brand new page with my, on my old account. I was still feeling that pull. And I woke up this morning and so when I was in Italy, you guys remember when I went to go to my grandmother's site, the ship showed up, and she was the first voice I heard when I got up this morning, and she told me it wasn't me leaving, Christina. I showed up to come right back into you, to come back into you. And, that's why when I went back to the apartment, I saw her in full incarnation as spirit, in full incarnation when I was out looking over praying. And then I was being called to go to the other end of the house, and I look up and she's there in full incarnation doing the same thing that I'm doing. And my visions got stronger. My light language came in. All of the things just like click, 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 started coming in. And then like to know that they are because I always say I can't stop, won't stop. It's more powerful than me. It's because they are my guiding force. They are the ones that are, because I don't ever feel the need to quit. I don't feel the need to I don't get those feelings. I'm like so rattled by all of this because I believe in all of it because of my near-death experience, right? Like I know it all exists. I believe in it all. And so and I made something very powerful. This genetic crystal is not a joke, right? Like it's meant for use of positive manifestations of good, of love, of right. Peace, unity, respect for all of us, and love being the most powerful one. And so I untethered everything last night using the genetic crystal. And that's, there's no other, I know that all of it is meant for me to have the best experience here. I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know. And now that was just more confirmation for me on today, on 4/22, which is Earth Day. And my name, by the way, Asha_Nur, was the names that were given to me by God, by the universe. And Asha is Aramaic for alive and well. And Nur is the language, Arabic for of the light. And so and they were given to me so clearly and so, and that's why I chose those names. And then 1221, you guys know, those have always been my numbers. So it's just always, and I have to share, my second husband, Ron, his birthday was 1/2 and I was 2/1. So I always thought that was the reason, right? He was January 2nd and I was February 1st. But the universe is showing me something different today. I was given those numbers early to show me. And so when I trace my grace and I see why these people and things were put into my life, it was to align me for my highest good, my highest purpose, my highest everything. And yes, here on earth, but also to fulfill my mission. And somebody said it earlier today. I don't remember her name, but she said, no matter what, nothing is going to stand in the way of me fulfilling my mission today. And I know that my guides and my guiding force are all here, and you guys just make it that much better. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so big and it's so beautiful. And dream big, just keep dreaming big, keep dreaming big, 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 because all of those dreams are going to come into fruition. And my dreams are big, and it's not because I have the want for the finances. That's all going to come as secondary shit. But my dream is to help others. And then I know what to do when I get to that point. And, taking my philosophy class and learning about Aristotle, man, so many things came into reality for me. And it's called the golden mean. And anybody that studied philosophy knows what the golden mean is. It's not going too much of one way and too much of the other way. It's always staying in the middle and having a rational mind and knowing how to use our voice, our throat chakra, our peace, loving selves to create a situation that will be better for all. Does that make sense?
Yes, beautifully said, Asha. Welcome. My name is Alicia. I'm also have a similar story to your experiences as well. And I commend you for standing and speaking your truth as well, because it's not an easy road. It's not a bed of roses when a lot of us are misunderstood in society. And it's like, as Opal was explaining about the pole shifts. That pole shifts happened when Atlantis sunk and they took out the crystals to Sirius. And a lot of us, for me being a left-handed person, I also had NDE moments, whether they believe me or not. I am connected to my higher self very frequently. And it's a duality self to balance within the physical and the other realms. And it goes back to us truly understanding who we are, what we are. Are we here to replay the same scenario, or are we here to evolve? Because I really want to go home, because like to me it's enough. Enough is enough. It's too unfair, it's too unbalanced. A lot of the cosmic laws needs to be established back on the planet. A lot of people need to remember empathy, love, and connect to the inner child, because a lot have forgotten that innocence. Because are we going to project what others are projecting to us, or are we going to stand in our authenticity? All right, that's the true purpose of a light warrior as well, aligning with your frequencies and your energy fields. Because are you going to continue the same pathway because you are not fitting in again in society, right? Because it's a real dogmatic society when you are seeing a lot of them are brainwashed. And it could be because of the frequency fence and all these things, and a lot of them are not doing the inner work. As I love that the Guardians mentioned that you have to do your inner work. That's the only way you can involve or evolve from 4D to 5D consciousness. Right? You have to address those shadows aspect within yourself. You have to address the trauma, because a divine message that came through to me is we are the organic Christos Sophia avatars, right? We exist not only on the physical plane, we have a physical, mental, emotional, astral, etheric body. So when it is out of balance with our chakras, a lot of things are surfacing in different forms. So when we can align that within our own inner universe, we can see it reflecting in our outer universe. It's not an easy journey, because some of them choose not to evolve, some of them choosing to just reflect that wounded aspect of self. And it takes a lot of courage to show love and empathy. Because I look at society in a sense, right? Everybody wants fame and glory and all these things, money. But when you go to the higher realm, it's of no use. Your currency is energies.
That's right.
Your true frequency is energies. Are you giving the universe the energy? Are we ascending as a collective? Or are we just taking from each other and, not evolving and not addressing those sides of us that are projecting maybe trauma wounds, maybe unhealed versions of ourselves? We are not responsible for anybody's choices but our own in life. Right? And I thank you for this. Thank you, Opal. Keep shining, beautiful butterfly sanctuary. It's a lot being a light worker as well, a light bearer, because a lot of misunderstands us. And sometimes you just want to live a simple life, and a lot of people can't acknowledge that. They want to portray that way of life towards you. Right? Shouldn't you be a married woman? Shouldn't you have children? Shouldn't you have this and whatever, right? Understand this is not your pathway to follow, because divine shows you for a higher purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is what I have experienced in my reality. Yeah, I have experienced this in my reality, and I speak about it because I had multiple NDEs. I had a soul split. I don't even have luck with the masculine aspect, because they are unhealed. They always project their trauma towards me as well. So I have to work beyond all these things, and it takes a lot. Sometimes you just want to fly away like a birdie and leave this place, but Divine send you back here to balance as well too. Are we really balancing what we came here to do on this planet as well as ascend as a collective under the law of one? Or are we? I would say I will leave that to Divine. Thank you very much, Opal. Keep shining, you all.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
What's up, Val?
Hey, so, oh my gosh. My sister sent me something earlier, this rising before I even got on here. And it's pretty major for this area that I live because it's slow. Okay. I live in an area that gets things slower. You live by the ocean, you get it. Things come, I mean, it's just the way it is. Like we're slow to the game, if you know what I mean. In the Midwest. Yeah. Not as slow as the South, but you get ding. So she sent me this paper or whatever, post or something, you know what I mean? And that Trump, and this is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm just really, really pleased with Trump right now. He signed a law into effect for this area for people with PTSD, addiction, depression, and many other things. For it starts with a P, but it sounds like an S. Cyclopin. Anyway, so that's just like a piece to the puzzle. That's going to help a lot of things. For the whole. I just can't say the word like cyclopin or something, but anyway, you get the idea. It's and so I see that helping a lot because from what I'm not far from the city, and anytime you're close to the city, you see things that happen right on the news, and or you hear and and sometimes that's just the way it is. So I see this helping a lot of people with veterans and so on, people with PTSD and addiction.
Better late than never, Tammy.
So I'm just pleased with Trump with that. Yeah, it's like I said, this area is slow, so I knew it was coming. I didn't give up believing that it would, and it is, and so that's that. I just had to share it, and because I'm really happy about it for people that are suffering from going into the military or whatever it may be, right? So I just had to share that. Thank you, Opal.
Psychedelic practitioner. Hey, Jules. What's up, Iron Gold? He doesn't come up here often.
Yeah, that's what it would be. It would be a it's actually they're not practitioners, they're already in the field of it. It's just people that they already have it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, yes.
There's some background noise, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm in the shop. Yeah, Miss Lynn, that's called Ibogaine. That stuff is great. One time use 8% will break your addictions. The second use is 7%. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you welding over there.
Yeah.
You can't hear because he's welding.
Yeah.
It's loud, Yeah, it's going to help a lot of people that suffer in the mind to get out.
That's good.
We are gonna watch medicine evolve right in front of our eyes, and it's going to happen quickly. And guess what? There's going to be new practitioners. There's going to be new everything, right? And although I've chosen to go into psychology, I will be part of that collective to help guide, right? I may not be the one administering. That's fine. I don't have to do it all. I could be the one that suggests, right? Plant the seed. That's what I do, is plant seeds and allow people to do their own research, do all of it. Yeah. All of it.
Open the door.
So we came back during a time of the biggest changes of our human being. When you see it, it's just, this is the beginning. And then the babies, our families, our kids, kids are going to carry on with it. And that is why we came back to seed the planet with our kind.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that because it's like I like to put it in this sense that I'm a lefty incarnated in a right-handed home. And they follow a routine. And I would say I'm the little rebel because I see past the routines of what society has portrayed for me, right?
Yeah.
They give the girls a certain label that you have to be married, you have to be listening to society, what society expects of you. But this time you just want to be free, right?
Yes.
Why should anyone project their burdens or their things on you? You came in just like an innocent soul, just like anyone else wants to live life and wants to experience life. But that's where another polarity shift has occurred. Are we going to settle in people pleasing, or are we going to break free from these ties?
Right.
Because for me, it's like the world lacks empathy and love, and that love have to come from within yourself, within for your inner child firstly, and then to others. And it's a projection that you're seeing more and more related as we heal and we raise our frequency as a collective, right? Because I love your meaning of your name, Asha, because my name means also, Alicia means protected by divine, right? I didn't realize that my name also in sync with the number 11, Butterfly Sanctuary as well. And Alicia has Sha, which is Kira Sha, which is Anuhazi light language in it as well too. And I didn't realize that I chose this name before I incarnated on this plane for a reason. Maybe that's why I love the Guardians, I love the Lyrans so much, because I connect so deep based on your numbers and your experience, because it's like we did this cycle before. Are we going to rise above it, or are we going to continue with the same pattern? And to me, I just want to be free. It's not that, I understand how society is and what is happening and stuff, but we all just want to be free. We just want to go home,
Yes.
That was beautifully said. Absolutely. We're here to have the best experience, to have the experience that we want. I was so, I'll say it again, I was snoring shh, before my D. I was such a, it's almost funny because in almost 5 years, it'll be 5 years in 2 months. But I'm like, how did I miss all this? They're like, you were supposed to be asleep, Christina, because had you been awake, it would have been too much for you.
Iron Gold said, I bet you snore.
I don't really snore that much anymore because I've lost a lot of weight, and I always keep I know how to keep myself clean and clear today. But I used to. Holy shit, I used to saw wood. But it's just like you can't help but laugh at yourself, because if I can't laugh at me, I can't laugh, period. Right? It's just so funny.
Looking back at me, I see. You did get it right. It was perfect. If you look at it, it actually fell into place.
Exactly.
It's always divine timing.
Yeah, just little by little,
But
I
had to get whacked upside the head with a 2x4 to wake my ass up. I'm so stubborn.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, for some, that's what it took.
Yeah.
We have in common, all of us.
It's like, Opal, remember when we connect to our fairies are very sassy. They do what they wish, right? So in a sense that, we tend to try to balance between the duality, but sometimes it's just to be free. So your inner child comes out and laugh and have fun and play. And to me, observing my own personality, I used to think that a lot within myself, like when someone projects things to me, and I didn't speak out about it. And now it's like at a later age, I am seeing where this should have been corrected. But remember, we were going through cycles as well. And for us to truly be awakened and to understand our higher self, our present self, and even our past selves, we have to heal throughout these layers as well. Just like an onion, I would say 11 represents.
Yeah.
So we have to dive deep to our cores as well.
I love calling it an artichoke, Alicia, because the artichoke has these hard, pokey pieces, but when you peel it away, you get to the center, and it's called a heart, and that heart is soft and delicious.
Beautiful.
I always use that reference rather than onion, because you peel an onion and then you got nothing in the middle of it.
No, just onion.
Just onion.
Make onion rings. I like the number 1221.
She's like onion rings. Yes,
I do like
I
onion.
like
rings.
onion.
I like onion.
Yeah, you're right. Feel the layer of the onion. More onion.
1221, because it speaks to me. I incarnated on the 12 and I resonate a lot with 12, right? So 1 represents the divine masculine, 2 represents the divine feminine. When you connect it, you get 3. So like what Butterfly Sanctuary has 333 represents the Trinity as well. So we have to flow these energies within our vessels as well. And being at a high altitude energy, even in a younger vessel or even in an older vessel, the energy tends to put through how it is meant to be based on the frequency you embody. And 12 is connected to the divine original organic crystal Sophia blueprint, which is like the liquid Christ, which does not have the duality or the polarity between light and dark or anything. That's because even they mention up to the 11.5 dimension, there's a duality, even in the heart space. So we have to combat that within ourselves as well. Like I was learning, Opal, that even Gaia takes a portions of our morphogenetic fields, right?
Yeah.
Bearer, right? Or being because sometimes when we wake up in the physical, we are exhausted and we want to know what happened. I tend to feel this a lot, and we are doing a lot of work on the astral or the etheric planes as well. And I realized that we, being the flame bearers, having to anchor it to the planet, and a lot are not bringing that aspect of self. We have to anchor it back because remember, Gaia had a split. We had splits and stuff like that. So the more we anchor the energies back together, it's the more we ascend together as a collective as well. And the reason why Gaia is taking portions of our morphogenetic fields because she's healing as well. And that happened when the pole shift occurred. So that's why we experience this within our reality so frequently, That's why I ask, like, this can't be life having NDEs and soul splits and whatever. Where's the fun stuff in life? I didn't deserve all this,
I'm with you, sister. I'm like,
come on, it's fun.
I signed up for this shit.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I think it's fun. Hey, I think it's
I'm
great.
having fun now.
Yeah, like I tell Butterfly, it's the rainbow roller coaster. So 1 minute we're up, 1 minute we're down.
Oh my
So
goodness,
buckle up
yes.
good. We're gonna ride the
rainbow
rainbow
roller
waves.
I mean, and Alicia, I believe like that's why we have to practice, right? Like we have to practice meditation, we have to practice breath work, we have to constantly be out in nature. At least I do, and I have to practice all these things so that I can tune my body to being in that 0 point energy, especially when it's most needed. That there's no reaction, that there's no
Yeah, it's a neutral point.
right? It's and staying and just observing, being the observer, not the participator, right? I don't participate in that bullshit.
Yeah, it's like me being a Libra scale. I think the Libras are the aliens in the zodiac sign because they are represented by an inanimate object, right? And they have to weigh the heart against the feather of truth. How many of us truly understand the purpose of this? Because this is in your upper heart, right? And you have to center it back to their 0 point energies. You have to maintain balance between the polarity, between the masculine and the feminine, between the light and the dark. You have to find that neutral point. And only then can you truly manifest in terms like understand. It takes a lot to balance to that point, right? Because sometimes you spend a lot of time doing energetic work and then you have to come back in the physical and still do tasks. It's not fun sometimes, but it is needed because the planet is ascending, and this is our purpose as light workers or light bearers. And it's like we still see a lot of difference that thing, but the planet is beautiful and we are ascending together, and I'm grateful for that. 1111. Thank you, Divine.
All right, here we go. Here is the Lyran Song of Light with starseed activation.
I love this one. I think this one is my favorite.
Oh, there's a crystal. No way.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Неужели нет игры, которая играет
Aw, come on.
This always happens.
Commercials.
Anuma Sheliraya, Solu Solu Elira. Lumare Urushenaya, Talare Lion Sharu, Omara Shenu Talira, Kelet Shaneru Alu, Oraya Shone Etira, Alu Shenori Solu, Ara Shelu Ina, Sulu Etaralirai, Unatu Telemahara, Siria Yutare, Anuma Sheliraya, Sulu Sulu Eira, Valira Shelu Talura, Elu Norayalu, Dare Shenorelitu, Umara Shelisha, Iluma Shenaritaliru, Sulu Anumalirae, Ara Shelu, Sulu Etaralirae, Onatu Kelemahara, Siria Eluntarae, Anuma Sheliraya, Sulu Sulu Elira, Malira Shonu Talira, Anura Shenu Elira, Kelitarayo Shelira, Shiru Marutalo, Oraya Lumine Talo, Talo Shenori Solo, Ara Shelu Imara, Sulu Yataralirae, Onatu Kelemahara, Siria Yuntarae, Anuma Sheliraya, Solu Solu Elira.
You too, Iron Gold.
Shenu Valira, Zarelion Shilu Araya Talira, Kelun Shenu Solu, Etara Talu Anura, Iluma Shenu Rayae, Ara Shelu Imara, Sulu Etaralirae, Onatu Kelemahara, Siria Eluntarae, Anuma Sheliraya, Solu Solu Elira, Malira Shenu
There's the codes.
Talara, Oraya Elitsolu,
Thank you for the follow.
Anuma
In the woods.
Shenori
Ha 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 ha.
Keluraya Shu, Tare Shenari Taliru, Omara Shenurirae, Hara, Hara,
Love you all. Have the best day ever. Go
Mwah.
Sparkle. Mwah.
Woo, that's
Big
right.
hugs and kisses.
Love you.
Kisses.
Mwah.
Love you.
Thank you for the follows, you guys. Thank you for helping me get my new account up. I appreciate you guys all
Oh,
so
you
much.
know I got you.
I
You
love
know
you.
it.
Absolutely.